Hello everyone, I would like to continue my presentation in the chapter 3. It is about the life of character in Hidden Figures novel. In this chapter has two subtopics, and the first subtopic is explain about the life of main characters, and the second subtopic is discuss stereotype that women characters show. This chapter will aim to be the basis of the researcher on deconstruction of women stereotype in Hidden Figures. Okay, let's start from the life of character for Dorothy Vaughan. Dorothy was born in 1910 in Kansas City, Missouri. Her own mother died when Dorothy was just 2 years old, and less than a year later her father, Leonard Johnson, a writer, remarried. Her stepmother, Susie Peller Johnson, worked as a chairwoman at the Grand Union Station train depot to help support the family. Dorothy, who grew up with grandparents, based in the stability and warmth of the extended Vaughan family. But loving in-laws could provide only so much shelf for a missing husband companionship. And Dorothy worked as a math teacher, and her first day of work at Camp Pickett. As, as a college graduate and a teacher, she stood near the top of what most Negro women could hope to achieve. And the next is the life of Mary Jackson. The old Hampton neighborhood where Mary grew up, in the heart of downtown, was literally built upon the foundation of the Grand Contraband Camp. Founded by slaves who had decided to liberate themselves during the Civil War from the families that had stolen their labor and their lives. During Mary's childhood, elders, the Black Church and the heart of downtown Hampton still stood story of sitting under a glorious oak tree across the river. On the campus of what would become Hampton Institute, and listening to Union soldiers read the Emancipation Proclamation. And the next character is Catherine Globe. 24-year-old Catherine lived in Marion, Virginia, a speaks-of town in the state, a rural Southwest. She graduated from high school at 14 and enrolled at West Virginia State Institute, a black college located just outside of Charleston, the state capital. Catherine Golb would have eventually found her way back to the classroom, but a fever hastened the process. Until settling down and starting a family, Catherine had also worked as a math teacher. Despite being a full-time wife and mother for the last 4 years, Catherine had been careful to keep her teaching certificate current. As soon as their youngest daughter could talk, Joshua and Juliet realized that she inherited their father's winnings with people and his mind for math. Okay, let's continue to subtopic. And the second subtopic is stereotypes of character in Hidden Figures. The first is stereotype of Dorothy Vaughan. Formlessness explains that woman has a form but cannot dominate the form possessed by men. Formlessness that distinguishes women and men. The fact Dorothy has formlessness stereotype can be seen from the quotation below. Still coming of age and entering the workforce in the depths of depression permanently affected Dorothy's worldview. She dressed plainly and modestly, spurned every extravagance. From the quotation above that women generally do not have a good enough education, rather men, unable to have a good job like men, and of mind is direct towards women. In the sentence, still coming of age and entering the workforce in the depth of depression permanently affected by Dorothy worldview. They show that women who have soft mind and soft body make them do jobs that are not heavy, but the job can make them feel depressed and exhausted until old age in their lives. And the second sentence, she dressed plainly and modestly, spurned every extravagance. The sentence shows that Dorothy, the other women don't really think about their appearance, because the position of women who are not dominant in the world of society so makes them appear as they are with simplicity. Women are only at home looking after children, cleaning the house, so appearance is not really needed. And the second is stereotype of Mary Jackson. Passivity, the stereotype is strengthened by a psychological impression that means that women are more obedient than men. According to Ullman, of women are passive, are unable to move to action in direct opposition to a man's activity and aggression. They show that men more active than women, that women who are always under domination of men and bounds rules make women more obedient to what is ordered by men. The fact that Mary has passivity stereotype can be seen from the quotation below. That's not right. Let's run it again. Engineers would say to the machine operators, just like John Baker had said to Mary Jackson. From the quotation above show that women who only always receive orders from men, or the boss where they work. This makes women obey what is ordered without any resistance. The sentence, "That's not right, let's run it again." This sentence is a command sentence addressed to subordinates if the words do not accordance with what is expected. This also shows that women work under pressure and must obey what is ordered by men. The passivity of women make their own decisions and express opinions. They can only obey the rules and orders given. The next character is stereotype of Catherine Gulp. Confinement, the stereotype about the woman who comes to life in kitchen and symbolic of the narrows of women's roles. According to Ellman, confinement is feminine, that means a position woman as a mother whose role is look after children and serve her husband stay at home. The possession of women identical with various kinds of the work in an unlimited time, and the fact that Catherine has confinement stereotype can be seen from the quotation below. After the summer session, Catherine decided to leave Wayview graduate program for a life as a full-time wife and mother. The call of domestic life winning out over career ambition. From the quotation above show where the position of women who work only at home and take care of household. In the sentences, Catherine decided to leave graduate program for life as a full-time wife and mother. show that women who cannot care about their education but more concerned with life, a housewife who work for their families, take care of their children and husband. Women cannot do work outside like men, also show that positions of women are not considered socially because they only work at home. The second sentence is domestic life winning over career ambition. This is a word that owned by women namely housework, such as sweeping, washing, cooking, taking care of children and serving her husband. The existence of domestic life for women it makes them unable to do outside work such as of office like the work done by men. It will increase the workload of women. Therefore, women use prefer to be housewife. I think that's all. Thank you.